one thing that guys don't understand, I hate when you're like fucking them and then you're clearly about to orgasm and then they either stop or change positions and I'm like, what are you doing?
Your wardrobe screams fatherless.
You have more trust in that top side than people.
How was your relationship with your father? Just saying, why did you get the attention you wanted?
You need Jesus. That's offensive. Welcome back to That's Offensive. We got Hayley Davies here with us. Welcome.
Hi.
Everyone talks about how you're probably one of the hardest workers in the industry.
Thank you.
How many times a day do you collab? Like, do you ever have free time?
No, I haven't really had any free time in like the last year, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
On average, I collab twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's my average because some days it will be like, it might be once, and some days I did like up to 5.
Wow.
But yeah, if I'm just doing one, then I'm definitely like editing, and I'm still obviously posting. Like I post a lot on Instagram and all that, and I just started YouTube and Twitch streaming and everything. So.
Everything. Oh my God, Twitch streaming.
Yeah.
Are you like do you make money off of that?
So I just became affiliate, which means you can make money, but I think it's so
saturated.
Minimal. Like I've made like $3 or something. I'm not doing it for the money. It's more like
getting a fan base.
Yeah.
What do you like? Do you game or what do you do?
No, I just do. It's called Just Chats,
Oh.
and you literally just go on and chat, and it's so like wholesome though. Like the people, like your view count grows, so mine's not that high, but it's really wholesome seeing like these people that will literally sit on stream with you for hours whilst you just clean your house or anything. It's crazy. Like it's so sweet. And they say like, you make my day, like you cheer me up, and I'm like, oh, it's
cute.
really nice.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're collabing sometimes like once a day, sometimes up to 5 days, and you do usually boy girl, your girl doesn't sell super well.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of girl. I'm trying to like and I'm actually trying to cut back on boy girl as well, because that was my favorite type of scene, boy girl.
Mm-hmm.
But my boy girl sells the best, just boy girl.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like my solo doesn't do that great, my girl doesn't do that great. Boy girl does okay, but like boy girl is like just by far the best selling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of these porn men, massive dicks, right?
Oh my God.
Massive.
Yeah.
So are there ever dicks where you're like, I cannot physically fuck anyone else? Like, I have to, like, cancel the other collabs today? Or, like, when you're planning it, are you like, okay, I can't have anything for, like, 2 days after? Because
Well, they say that about Dread, who I haven't worked with yet, but there was just, like, I would be in pain. I think a fan actually came up to me recently and mentioned it because I said it somewhere, but I would be in so much pain sometimes that I'm on, like, Tylenol, Advil, like, throughout the day. But, yeah, so I don't know. Like, I would still just push through.
yeah.
But it's funny. I feel like I'm getting, like, used to the big dicks, because when I first saw, like, Anton Harden, I was like, I saw it and I was like, that's bigger than I expected.
Yeah.
And I was like, I couldn't really take it, to be honest. Like, the first time, I could barely take it. And now I see him and I'm just like, it's not that big, but like, it's freaking like, it's my arm. It's my whole forearm. It's so big, but I'm just getting so used to it.
Yeah. So like, here's what I heard. Like if you get turned on, like your cervix kind of like moves out of the way. Or our friend Bronze Goddess says that she had a boyfriend with a huge dick and now she can like take huge fucking dicks. Wow. Do you think like, would you prefer if you were dating someone? Actually, do you even want to date someone?
Not really.
Like
Not
ever?
really.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Like down the line.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Would you prefer a boyfriend dick or would you prefer like these huge dick monsters?
I want a boyfriend dick. There's this guy that I've been like sort of not really seeing lately, but it's great because he's like girthy, but it's not like super long. Like it's so good because he can actually like pound me and like doggy, and it's not like, oh, like, because all these guys like Anton and Alex, like you go a little bit too far and I'm like,
yeah, you kind of like bottom out.
Yeah.
Have you had your cervix bruised?
No, but I've got the IUD, so
like
it's
they can
so
feel it.
Painful if you like move that. Oh my God. Yeah, it pricks into the dick. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of incentive for them not to go.
Once it caught a guy's dick and it pulled a chunk out of the skin. You could see the hole that it pulled out of the...
It really is a fish hook. Like, they say it looks like a fish hook, but it's like a little...
Yeah.
That is a hook.
So funny.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Free dick piercing. Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm trying to cap at 3 collabs a day. I won't do 5 anymore.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Three's
Little workaholic over here.
Karen was telling me, Karen Lee, that there was a running joke in the end, like between the guys for a bit, about like, oh, I'm working with Hayley Davies today. And I'd be like, oh, what time you got? Like, what slot? Morning, midday, afternoon, evening. It's
yeah.
Funny.
Like, did you see so much growth though because of how much you were collabing with people?
I saw a lot of growth at the start, like very quickly when I got here, but then it's just plateaued.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine because it's not gone down.
Yeah, yeah.
But considering how much my, like, socials have been growing like crazy, I'm just like, why is it not growing?
Honestly, though, okay, so for Instagram at least, I noticed because Instagram likes to push more skit-style content.
Yeah.
And if I've had, like, a few skits, like, at a few 100,000 views or, like, 1 million views or something, and then it's like, I don't gain a lot of followers from that because it's not my tits and ass anymore.
Right.
Back in the day, if I used to post like a video of my ass and that went viral, it was like I would gain a lot on my OnlyFans. And now it's just like the algorithm has changed so much that they don't want you to be sexual.
Same. Like I would have like a TikTok just get even just 500,000 views.
Yeah.
I would notice my subscribers go whoosh, whoosh. But now I had one that even got 3 million. I didn't notice anything.
That's what I've been hearing a lot.
And it wasn't a thirst trap kind. It was just a normal video. So it's like, oh, I don't know. I didn't notice like any conversion.
Do you know who Tara is on Instagram and TikTok? She like used to walk dogs and stuff and like went on a cruise. So she was saying that because she has millions of followers on TikTok that she didn't like. She used to make about 100K a month, which was like good.
Through TikTok. Oh, through.
Well, through OnlyFans, but like she wasn't promoting her OnlyFans on TikTok or anything, and then she now has like this special treatment where she can say day in the life of an OF creator. I'm like, first of all, how can you do that and I can't? But second, and then her numbers went up and now she's making like 300K a month because she can actually like promote it. But like TikTok is very specific about who they let talk about certain things.
What?
Yeah, I think and she's like honestly a pretty wholesome creator other than that. But like she can talk about, I'm making an OF video.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's
who are you paying? But I don't
wild.
think she's actually paying anybody. I think it's her manager or something.
Yeah, it's the different treatment on the accounts is insane. Like seeing like girls posting like share with like their nips showing and they're not even shadow banned, and I'm like,
well, they actually pay for that. Those girls pay for that. I don't know who they're paying.
Who are they paying?
'Cause I just know that like they're paying a lot of money to be able to do that. Because I tried doing the same thing. I'm like, oh, these girls can do it. I can no, I couldn't do that.
No way.
Yeah. I even tried posting in pasties again on one of my backup accounts because I'm like, I miss my pasty photos and videos. And it was like, I think this is so embarrassing. I think I only got like 4,000 or 5,000 likes. Like no one saw it. No one saw it. And like back in the day, like a picture or video like that would get like 10 to 20 to 30, like, you know?
Yeah.
And Instagram is like, actually, we're going to show this to no one.
Yeah.
It happens.
So hard. And I've only been doing this for a short amount of time, so I can't compare with Instagram, but with TikTok, I know the difference. Like I don't go viral at all anymore. I get like 20,000.
Yeah, my podcast is the only thing that does well on TikTok. My main TikTok got like 900-something thousand followers. I sometimes don't even hit a few hundred views. I keep getting flagged for dangerous activities for every video that I was posting. Even ones where I was just like opening the door, like, hi.
No.
Yeah, dangerous. Apparently, I'm a dangerous girl.
Yeah, all my TikTok lives get flagged for like I remember once I was doing my teeth impressions because I just started like Invisalign for my bottom teeth, and I was doing my teeth impressions on live. Literally, you just put putty in the thing in your mouth, and it got removed off live for dangerous activities. And I'm like, what?
Crazy. So are you bi in real life or are you like straight? What do you like identify as?
Bi. Very, very, very much.
Are you kind of sad that like your girl doesn't sell as well?
Yeah, I love doing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's one of my like favorite scenes.
I love doing girl. I remember like when I made my sex tape, it was just like I think it was harder than like filming girl stuff because men give off different vibes than women.
Yeah.
I feel like women are so comforting. Like, yes, here's my papoose or like.
I know, I love it. I did like a really, really fun girl recently, which I loved, but yeah, it
doesn't sell. With your tongue ring, like, do you have any like special tricks like with your tongue ring if you're eating girls out?
I don't have. Do you know what? It's actually kind of like sometimes when I'm licking the clit, I feel the tongue ring get caught, and I'm like, oh god. I'm like hoping that someone like
they don't notice. Do you have a vibrating tongue ring? Have you tried that?
I haven't tried that. I should.
Yeah, girl.
But I know that girls and guys, they love the tongue because I've got two tongue rings.
So it's like the sensations would be crazy.
Yeah, like definitely with guys, I like go the tongue around the head kind of thing. But with girls, I don't know. I just do like normal. Yeah. But I think like a lot of the girls in the industry aren't bi, so I'm like, I want to get in like some real fucking hardcore like, lesbian sex.
Yeah, you, me, and Bronze Goddess girlfriend when she comes, huh?
She's not bi.
Oh, well,
Did
me
you
and
know
you.
That? Did you know
I think she said like she prefers men to women.
Yeah.
I think she said she like prefers men to women, but I don't think she's ever said like I am straight because she's just like
she's cool though.
Yeah.
She's really good at because
like if this was a spectrum, like here's lesbian, here is straight. I feel like I am probably somewhere right here, and then she said she's probably somewhere like right here.
Yeah.
When like we were making the little because there is like a spectrum for everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm like so intimidated by women that I like didn't want to collab for them for a while because I'm like they're kind of scary.
Yeah, that's what a lot of girls are like.
Especially bi girls because it's like a man, you can fuck, he's gonna come.
Yeah.
It's like really hard in my opinion to be bad at fucking a man.
Yeah.
A woman, it's very easy to be bad, so there's so much more pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So for you, what do you like for like a woman collab? Like what's like do you like rough eating out? Do you like rough fingering? Like do you like it soft and sensual? What's your thing?
I'm definitely more of a soft sensual person.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to like when you're gonna orgasm, you need it to get more intense.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like girls understand that, but a lot of guys don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like, especially when it comes to, like, eating pussy. Or one thing that guys don't understand, I hate when you're, like, fucking them, and then you're clearly about to orgasm, and then they either stop or change positions, and I'm like, what are you doing? But I feel like girls, they know. Mm-hmm. So that's, it's good, like, because they'll, you start, like, soft, and it gets you, like, really in the mood, and then as you're, like, orgasming, you get more intense.
Oh, yeah. I think that's something I did struggle with when I first started hooking up with girls because I'm an aggressive person. So it's like I would go like
just start crazy.
Yeah, and then a lot of girls, but I'm really good at taking like feedback. So these girls would be like softer, and I would start soft, and like if they told me, I'm like just tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Cuz like some people are intuitive.
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah.
But direction, give me all the directions.
Well, direction's good.
Yeah.
I used to always be too shy to like communicate that, but you need
I mean, clearly you're bruised from a massage.
Yeah.
Me and her were just talking about this like before the podcast where we're like I had a lymphatic drainage massage where my stomach got so bruised because I was too scared to speak up. I'm like, I don't want her to think I'm a little bitch. So, but then I got bruised.
Yeah. I bruised easily.
Yeah. If you're getting bottomed out or like someone's hitting your cervix, are you like, oh, that hurts, we got to stop, or do you just tough it out?
No, because like for me, because of the IUD, like once it happened and it went in, this was like off camera sex like a year ago or over a year ago, and I was just in the most excruciating pain for like days. I had to go to hospital, and it was just like it will cause like bleeding and stuff because it's so bad. So that's why I get really nervous like when they go into, because it's the most horrendous pain.
Yeah, so you tell them.
Yeah. I'll like tap or squeeze or whatever. Mm-hmm. But some guys, they don't care. So that's
what I've heard.
Yeah, there's certain ones that like I'm like screaming and they just don't care. They just keep going. It's crazy.
God, I wish those kinds of men could get blacklisted from the industry, but
I know.
It doesn't really work like that.
And it's funny because some of them do, and then some of them just don't. And everyone talks about them and says the same thing about them, but they're just not. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. I think it's like the industry for sure plays favorites. Just like Instagram plays favorites. Just like TikTok plays favorites. It's like
some people get cancelled like doing the most ridiculously thing, and then these people, like, I can think of people that they do so much bad stuff and they're not.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So this is something I've been talking about with a lot of girls, but like the whole idea of like enthusiastic consent. Kazumi posts about it all the fucking time about like, if a girl's not like a fuck yes, it's like a fuck no.
Right.
And like, I don't know why that's such a hard concept. Like,
oh my
especially
God.
if like a guy, I mean, I've had this like in college, like, you know, to me it wasn't like super traumatic. Did you go to college?
Like, that's the one after high school.
Yeah, or is it called university yet?
University, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, and that's like a shit show of just like getting so fucking drunk, blah, blah, blah. Like, did you like go through anything?
Well, I didn't really go through, because I did like a diploma, but it wasn't at like your typical university where you go and you live there and blah, blah. It wasn't like that. It was just like and I did IT, so it was just a bunch of nerdy guys.
Oh, okay. So you weren't getting like blocked out.
Oh my God, no.
Okay. So I feel like at least at my college, like this is big in the US because I feel like party culture is so big where it's like you binge drink, you binge eat.
Yeah,
like,
it's happened to me a lot though before, like, because I started everything young because I like moved out of home at 14 and stuff. So I went through my drinking phase at 16 to 17.
Yeah.
And the amount of times that I've been like telling them like no, like literally telling them no, and they like manipulate you, they convince, it's fucked up. Yeah.
And these men will sometimes just wait till you're drunk and then like you'll say no sober, but then you say yes drunk, but like that should still be a no.
I know.
Yeah. Like if you say yes sober and then you also say yes drunk, I think that's fine. That's fine, but like
same in like Croatia.
So you grew up, where did you grow up?
In New Zealand.
In New Zealand. Okay, so it's not, your accent isn't Australian.
It's a mix, because when I'm in New Zealand, they always say I sound Australian, but to an Australian, I would still sound Kiwi.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they're very similar. It's like Canadian and American.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you moved out at 14. Why?
Because of my parents were not nice.
Okay.
At the time. Yeah.
Are you able to like kind of survive in those areas as like a 14-year-old? I feel like in the US you'd kind of be on the streets.
I had like, I wasn't really on the street. I had spent like a couple nights on the street, but I would find places to stay, like, but that's where I started, like, that's why I lost my virginity so young, and I would sleep with like older men and stuff, because I would go and stay at their house because I would be so scared to be at home.
Yeah.
So, and then by 14, I had my own job, and I was working like full time at 14.
Wow.
And then I had my own, and then I went and stayed with I was living with a friend, and then at 15 I just had my own place.
Okay.
And I was working like 60 hours. It was crazy. At 15 I was managing a bar, which is illegal.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, you have to be 18. And I was like opening up, I was managing, I was on, it was just insane.
It's great with your work ethic. Like, I don't say this with many people, but I'm like, I could so see us like partnering with something, or like, I would have faith in you to like show up for that.
Oh yeah.
Whereas like
I'm
other
very
people,
big on reliability.
Yeah. Like I would not even think you'd be like late to anything.
Yeah.
More than like 5-10 minutes. That's
no,
within reason.
I've always been very like good with time. Oh, I will admit, like lately, since everything's very like out of control, the work, sometimes I'm like 10 minutes, but not.
Yeah, I think that's like a big LA thing. Like 10 minutes is nothing.
10 minutes. Oh yeah.
LA time.
Oh, these girls are crazy.
For my birthday parties, like every year, I tell people it starts like 3 hours before I expect people to show up, because that's how late everyone is. Like every fucking time.
Well, I'm actually having a birthday party, and like it's like 2 till 10, and the venue is so expensive. It's like $800 an hour. So like, instead of getting the venue at like 12 and setting up, I'm just getting it from 2, because I know people will just show up.
Yeah.
And like, I'm just gonna get there at 2, quickly set up, and people will probably come at like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because it's so expensive.
Are you getting fucked up for your birthday?
I'll say I'm gonna get fucked up on my birthday here, like my actual birthday, and then for the party, I would say I'll get fucked up.
Oh yeah. Is it like super exciting? Like, I don't know, to like get drunk and like you have all of these porn men that you can like hook up. Cause like what I keep hearing is like these porn men fuck so good. Like I was just talking to Alexis Morgan earlier and she's like, wait, so you haven't fucked any porn men? Like you haven't like talked to anyone in the industry? And I'm like, no. She's like, dude, like they're good in bed and they know they're good in bed. So they some of them aren't.
It's because of the style of fucking, right? Like, if you want, like, a lot of them are more into the hardcore sex, but I'm like a
sensual,
passionate love maker. So, the type of sex is a little bit different.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm so simple when it comes to having sex. Like, I am, like, I'm just like, you know, just fuck me and missionary. Just,
Okay, I'm like the girl where
I just want to like make out and
I like to fuck. Do you know what dubstep is?
No. Like dubstep music?
Yeah. So I fuck to dubstep to set the beat and I want it to go like, and I want you like slamming me against walls. Like I leave bruised to
my God. Well, see, then you would like the porn man.
I would love the porn man. But like that's the one thing that when I hook up with women, it's like I kind of communicate like I like it rough, but I have never had a woman that I've hooked up with so far fuck me rough like a man fucks me rough.
Yeah, because
we're so much
I
gentler.
can't because you're like that's so precious.
Yeah, and I don't want to be precious. I want to be beat the fuck up a little bit.
You need to fuck butch like the butch lesbians.
I don't. I'm only into femme girls.
Oh,
I will dry up like a fucking.
What about like the goth lesbian? Because
I love
think
goth
lesbians are so fucking hot.
So fucking hot.
Oh my God, I haven't fucked one, but I want to be so bad.
I'll try. Goth lesbian, dommy mommies.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it called? Goth dommy mommies.
Dommy mommies.
Yeah,
there's this girl that I follow. It's one of Stormy's friends. We were just
Angela?
Yeah, she's hot.
She's so hot. If you want to fuck me rough, I'm down with that. That's like me like low-key shooting my shot. I'm like I get nervous with girls, but I feel like those girls would be super rough and I love that. Love that kind of shot. Or is it
she could.
Wait, Angela, did I say that? Is her name Angela?
Yeah, Angela something.
Yeah,
but she's hot. She just pops up on my feed. I think I follow her now somewhere.
Love the goth girlies. Okay, so since we're like professional sex workers, I like to play a little game where you're gonna say something that is so unsexual and we're gonna try to make it sound hot.
Oh my God.
What is like the cringiest thing that someone can say to you and we're gonna try to make it sound hot?
The cringiest thing that someone can say to me?
Yeah.
Like as like a pickup line?
Maybe.
What do you mean?
It could be like it could be like I'm taking a poop, I farted, I don't know, just something unsexy and we're gonna try to make it sound sexy.
Oh my God. This is hard.
Okay. Do you want me to? I'll come up with something. Okay. Wow, baby. My pee smells like I just ate asparagus.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay. We're going to make that sound sexy.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to go? I can go first.
Yeah.
You want me to go first? Okay. I'll laugh. Yeah, baby. I just took a piss and it smells like I ate asparagus.
Oh.
Do you want me to squirt all over you and you can drink it up like a fucking pig? Yeah, I think that. Maybe.
Okay.
Was that good? Would you get turned on by that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I
would.
I kind of like piss stuff. So. But I don't like when it smells.
Yeah, the asparagus, that was the part that.
Yeah.
Have you squirted after eating asparagus? I did a whole test and it did smell. Yeah. It did smell. So there is pee and squirt, guys. Okay. Your
turn. Okay. Wow, baby. My pee smells like asparagus. You want some asparagus for breakfast?
Oh, that was good. Where did you go?
I'm bad at this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Improv has helped me a lot. If you ever want to take an improv class with me,
I need it.
I love doing improv, but I got my first 2 classes. I was always so fucking scared because I'm like, what if I'm not funny?
That was not funny.
No, I liked it. It's quick. Well, that was supposed to be sexual.
Yeah,
but I think the idea is funny. Yeah. So what, is there anything you have, I mean, actually I don't even know when this is going to be released, but I'm like, what do you have upcoming in the next few months that people can look out for? If this comes out after, they can just look it up.
What do I have that's upcoming? I would just say some more.
Bunch of collabs. Collabing like 20 times a day. Wait, no, I do have a question for you. If you're comfortable answering this, because I feel like you seem very professional and some people love talking about this stuff and some people don't. What happens like when you get chlamydia or if you get chlamydia? Because then you can't like for you work so often. Like, what do you do?
Well, it has happened. Okay. And it was, I got MGen, which, you know, a lot of people have.
Yeah, that was.
So it was a really bad time as well because I was meant to do my first Brazzers, reality camp. I had this massive week with all these like really good collabs, all these like, it was like the biggest week in my career and I was like so excited and then I got MGen and I was just like, and the worst part was you weren't even meant to masturbate because you could pass it back to yourself. So I was like, cool, I'll just do like a bunch of solos and I'll do like my video calls. No. So I would do video calls and I would just like play, but I was like, not.
Yeah. So the thing with MGen, everyone, because actually, I probably shouldn't say what her name is, but I was trying to hook up with my girl crush. Actually, she doesn't care. She talked about chlamydia on my podcast. Okay. So Maddie May is like one of my big girl crushes. And like we were supposed to hook up and then she got MGen and she's like, I want to nut and I cannot nut. Yeah. Like why can't you masturbate? Like that's crazy.
You probably could. Like I know
you can if you have chlamydia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but MGen is the only one that's different.
I don't know what the deal was. I did once before I realized that you couldn't. And I still got rid of it, considering how long some people took to get rid of MGen. Yeah. I got rid of it pretty quickly.
I know. There were some girls that it's like a month.
A month. I've known someone 2 months, and I know someone who has it after 2 years. Yeah.
And they can't collab with anybody?
No. That's why it's so scary. That's why when I got it, I was deep down so scared.
Yeah,
because I was like, fuck, I've taken so many antibiotics in my life. What if I can't get rid of it?
Yeah, I do think it's like really rude. I mean, no, it is rude when like people go get tested and then they fuck people like not either without tests, like not in the industry. And it's like then they, you know, they show their tests like, hey, it's been 2 weeks, but it's like they're out here fucking other people. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It
is a shame. Like there is a lot of people that are really responsible with it, but then there's a lot that aren't, unfortunately. Yeah. But I feel like you do have a responsibility to, like respect other people. And, like, you should be just using condoms or making sure they're tested. That's what I do. Like, I haven't I just fucked for the first time outside of the industry, but I like made sure he had full panel testing.
Yeah. Like, if after AVN, I'm making sure everyone has a fresh test.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm like, there is no way I'm taking pre-AVN tests seriously.
No fucking way.
The amount of, like, you heard about the super gonorrhea last year, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Or was it chlamydia? I think it was gonorrhea. Yeah. And is that a shot that you're supposed to get, or is that pills?
Pills or a shot.
Okay.
I think the shot's actually not meant to be good. The shot's quicker, so people will go and get the shot. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the shot's harder on your body, or like you're more likely to get antibiotic resistance to it. I'm not really sure, but that's what
Thank God I've only had chlamydia once, man.
Oh, I've had chlamydia like 5 times.
Good for you.
But I got it when I lost my virginity. I got it like the next guy after that, because I grew up in this small town. Yeah. It was the STD rates were just through the roof. And I've always had a thing. I don't like using condoms. I hate using condoms. Because it ruins the moment. You're like in the moment and you're like, it's like rubbing on the clit, which is such a turn on. It's like rubbing and like you kind of like to stop. And like I get my horniness goes away really easily. Okay. So like to stop and put I'm like, I don't want to fuck anymore.
See, I'm allergic to latex. So, like, the latex-free condoms they dry out your vagina. I heard that doesn't happen with normal condoms as much as, like, the latex-free ones. Like, it's just, like, not a good time. So, you grew up in a small town. I don't know how it is in New Zealand. Like, did they have, like, proper sex education over there, or did they not?
Yep. Yeah, we actually did have pretty good sex education, and we learned about, like, herpes. And the one thing that we had, which was really good, was like drug education, which not a lot of people have. Yeah. So that I think is one of the reasons that because I'm not like a big drinker and I'm really not into drugs. Yeah. And I think it's because growing up, and this is great, this is what it should be. showed like meth and like the way that it like gives you that bugs under the skin and shit, and that just like traumatized me. Like when you're on meth and you start to get they called it bugs under the skin. It's when you're like, I think you're so high that you see like bugs crawling under your skin and you scratch so much that you cause like
all the lesions and stuff.
Yeah.
That's honestly so good for the school systems
because
I know that the pregnancy rates, the STD rates, etc. Like if you look statistically speaking, other than colleges people, that's going to be crazy. But like it's always higher in the states or areas where they don't like to teach a proper sex education. Like people are like, you're going to get chlamydia and die. Mean Girls quote, but people aren't going to take that seriously, and they're going to just like do what, like, people are going to have sex regardless of if you say like give them an education. It's just like if you're educating them, then they can actually make like safe decisions.
I agree. So I think like the drug education is like really important, and sex education. And another one was, I learned that if you do meth once, and when you do it the second time, it's like you're just like fucked, like you're like addicted.
Really?
So, like,
okay, I've done meth on accident, but it was like,
I feel like we all have, but I don't know.
It's like it's mixed with the ecstasy. Or one time I think they actually just gave me a meth pill and sold it to me as ecstasy, but I was up for 48 hours straight, and I was walking around the streets of San Bernardino, which is not a safe area, like a fucking tweaker.
Yeah.
But like I thought I took ecstasy, and I chewed a nerve through my cheek, and then my whole face swelled up.
That's scary. Another thing I feel like that isn't taught, which is important, is like that once you've had chlamydia, I think it's like 3 times, your fertility rates are like halved.
Oh, and then I should try to get chlamydia more.
Right. I don't even think I could get pregnant at this point. And then I think people also don't realize that you can get, and this is so hilarious because I've had so many like disagreements with my friends about this, like that you can get chlamydia from oral, and they're like, no, you can't. I'm like, you can.
You can. It's just a lower.
It is
lower
a lower
percentage.
Chance, but you still can.
Yeah, you can for sure.
Yeah,
interesting.
You can literally get chlamydia in your throat.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing with a lot of like how I do girl collabs. I'm not as worried about catching stuff as if I were fucking guys, because like I think I looked it up yesterday after I need to look up like the actual statistics, but like penises are more likely to spread things to like vaginas, and like a vagina is going to spread things to a vagina. Yeah. So like penises, like that's why a lot of guys who like do anal, if they're gay, like they're more likely to spread shit, or like dick to vag, they're really likely to spread shit, but like vag to mouth, vag to other vag, like there's a lower chance of spreading it.
Okay.
Like when I had chlamydia, I fucked this guy because I didn't know I had chlamydia.
Guys don't catch it as easy as girls
he didn't catch it from me, but I caught it from the guy.
Yeah, it's crazy how girls, we catch it so easy because like the dick is literally in our pussy, but for guys to catch it has to go through their piss hole. So
interesting.
So a lot of guys will just like after they shoot, they just pee. And like that's how some of the performers that have told me, the male performers that have been in the industry for like 10, 20 years, and they've never had anything because they always pee after. Okay. And then they like mouthwash because that helps kill bacteria in your throat.
Okay, people.
And stuff like that. So, but girls, we're way more susceptible to it, unfortunately.
Happens.
But with girls, like if I'm like nervous that they might, like, I don't know, I feel like scissoring is, I feel like I'm more at risk because I'm like pussy to pussy versus like licking their pussy.
Scissoring. Yeah. Girls who say that doesn't feel good, I mean, it could not
it's
feel
hard
good for
though.
them. I think
it's a workout.
Oh, it's a workout, but like just like the rubbing of clits, like also just like the movement of like moving your pelvis for me like gets me going. Like sometimes like all I have to do is like move my pelvis. Like I actually notice, I don't know, do you have wet dreams?
I used to have them all the time. I haven't had them for quite a while, but and I wake up and there's nothing like waking up when you're horny and then just like fucking it's so good.
So like I probably have like 3 wet dreams a week right now.
Wow.
Probably because I haven't had dick in a really long time, but I will wake up and it's like my pelvis is literally moving and I come.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
and
crazy.
It's like that just gets me really turned on.
I feel like my wet dreams are always about girls.
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, no, mine are usually about mine because I hook up with girls. That part, that's fulfilled for me.
So that was probably me because I would be hooking up with guys, but I'm always like, I was always not really hooking up with girls because girls are harder to pre-porn. Girls are it's hard to find like bi girls.
Yeah.
And then the lesbian girls, they usually don't. I find they don't like bi girls because you're not all the way. It's like I'm fucking all the way enough.
Yeah.
I'm into it, but
God, I love vaginas. Yeah. But thank you so much for being on. I know you have to run, so I'm like, So, make sure to plug yourself. Tell people where to find you.
Okay, so you guys can find me on Instagram. It's Hayley Davies, like ITSHAYLEYDAVIES. And that's the same on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, OnlyFans, all that stuff.
You can find me at DEELZ, ITSDEELZ.com. And I'll see y'all next time. I got filler in my lips, now my camel toe is thick. Everybody be staring, but I got gorilla grip. It's sick, and I got that drip.